Hello everybody, what are you all gonna say? Yes, I've had a little buzz cut. Yes, my hair's different. I know there's gonna be loads of you commenting on it because anytime I change anything about myself, you all love to comment in your droves. I want to see some profile pictures of you guys and your haircuts. But look, a fine hairline at 31. There you go. But anyway, we're back everybody with another rumour mill. Today we're going to be speaking about Crysencio Somerville. Why? Quite simply because I think there's a lot of sort of rubbish going around at this moment in time, and I wanted to discuss this. You know, we've spoken yesterday about the why and whereabouts of where Leeds are going to be going in terms of the San Francisco 49ers. Am I confident in them? You know, am I not confident with what they're doing at this moment in time? I've actually just been on a podcast talking about Leeds' positional desperation as such, and I'm not really sure we have that. I'm not really sure there is sort of a bit of a desperate look at what Leeds are doing right now. I think if there's a Crysencio Somerville leaving the club in the next coming days, yeah, we have a bit of a problem. I think if Nonso leaves, we're okay. The midfield needs another body, 100%. And we need fullbacks because I do think Junior Firpo's going to go. I think it's the smartest thing Leeds can do right now with 12 months left on his deal. But if Bogle's to come in, I've mentioned this previously, the Leeds side's not looking bad whatsoever. And another left-back of which I would go for Augustinsson at Seville or Ryan Manning. I think that fits really nicely. There'd be good deals for Leeds to have as well. But what do we primarily want to speak about today? It's Crysencio Somerville. Now, Team Talk is suggesting that Chelsea are in for him, of which we've known this for a while now. I would presume that Enzo Maresca is a fan of him with what he's seen last season in terms of Somerville in the Championship, obviously him being the ex-Leicester manager. So that would make a lot of sense. What I would say and what I said a long time ago on this channel is that I think Liverpool makes way too much sense. You've got, you know, an ex-Feyenoord sort of link there when it comes to Arne Slot. Somerville has apparently had dialogue with him already. Apparently he's had dialogue with him prior him coming to Liverpool as well. So I don't really see why Somerville, if there is a possibility, there is a link, even if it's slightly tenuous, of him going to Liverpool, why would throw that out of the bathwater and go to a Chelsea or go to a Fulham or go to a Brighton or entertain a PSG? I don't get it. And that's why my conclusion for a lot of this is exactly what we were speaking about previously. Slot and Liverpool, according to some reports today, are suggesting exactly what I was suggesting on the channel around about 2 months ago. Wait for me. Or we might put a bid in. But what do we know about Liverpool's finances this summer? They're not great. They're not great. There's a lot of Liverpool fans at the minute going absolutely mental at Man United bringing, is it Euro in? And as a centre-back and looking at, you know, Branthwaite and having problems with that. And Liverpool fans are up in arms. And the start that they've had is almost it's just a rebuild. You can tell it's a rebuild. You can tell there's not going to be a lot of money to splash around as well. There never really is from FSG anyway. So would Liverpool, realistically, at least this season anyway, go out and spend that money? Now, there's reports suggesting today that he might hold out for Liverpool, and this feels very Rafinha, doesn't it? It stinks of Rafinha in Barcelona, and once again, the side piece, the third person in this throuple are Chelsea, of which, would they offer more money than Liverpool? You would suggest that if Liverpool know that Summerville wants to come and they are gonna hold out for him, that Liverpool would be very, very happy to almost try lowball Leeds, of which we're trying to do for Jayden Bogle right now at Sheffield United. And the reason behind that is because if you know a player's coming, you know player power's a big thing. And Somerville, being the best player at the club, could he utilise that player power? Now, the rumour is that he's very, very happy at Leeds and he's ready and willing to wait for Liverpool, and that gives you a big Rafinha tick when it comes to Rafinha and Barcelona. And I completely get it. You know, I understand that a player needs to be happy, but Leeds could have got 20 million extra. And this was the almost barbaric nature of our negotiation under the Leeds United predecessor, of which we let Rafinha go because it's where he wanted to go, it's where Deco was pressing, and we almost folded when it came to negotiation. Staggering, and Chelsea were offering 60 million up front, in which the season was Chelsea was spending so much money, left, right and Charlie. So listen, yes, would you be selling to the highest bidder? That's what Leeds will want to do, of course they will. But how big is player power? The player power with Rafinha was massive. Will it be that on that sort of magnitude size with someone like Summerville? Well, Summerville, according to some suggestions and rumours today, as I have to keep saying, everybody, this is the rumour mill, is happy at Leeds and is happy to wait for Liverpool. Now, that's a good situation for me, really, if that means he sticks around for one more season. If that means next season we've got a situation where Summerville is not willing to go anywhere barring Liverpool. I mean, it's very dependent, isn't it? It's very dependent on Arne Slot sticking around. It's very dependent on him being successful with Liverpool. But it does feel very much a rebuild right there. But what we do know is this Chelsea thing's been around for a while now. So if this Chelsea thing's been around for a while, Chelsea have inquired, why is it not moved forward? Is it because of the player? Is it because Crysencio Somerville doesn't want to move to the blue half of London? Is that what it is? That very well could be what it is right now. So many things to have a conversation about here, everybody. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, because I'm fascinated about this, because it feels like one of these negotiations of which, if Summerville, there's two ways of looking at it. If Summerville's happy being at Leeds right now, fantastic. But if he's constantly going to pine for this Liverpool move and we're going to have to wait, and then Liverpool come in right at the end, Leeds have got to be firm. We have to be firm, and we have to turn round and say, look, no, you're not going. It's Liverpool just can't do us right now at the back end of the window. And you feel like that could potentially be a tactic, especially when we look at negotiation previously in the EFL, and we know that he wants to go there. It could be a real tester at the end of the window. If Liverpool throw 30 million at it, Leeds have got a hold when it comes to resolve. I think this Ren thing's absolute, my French, bollocks. I don't think he'll move to Chelsea. I don't think that's going to happen. I genuinely believe, and we called it on the channel right at the beginning, that he only wants this Liverpool move, and it makes complete sense with Slot being there and the links that those two have got together in that Feyenoord camp. However, a little bit more news, everybody. There seems to have been a television strike up with the EFL and CBS. And ESPN, obviously ESPN, formerly with the American ownership. I'm not sure if it's a full transition over to CBS, but CBS have actually got more games, I believe it is now, than ESPN, which is great news. CBS fantastic, I think, when it comes to broadcasting, and they're first, which is helpful as well when it comes to other people and Americans in particular watching Leeds United. And their first game they're going to be showing of the EFL season is guess who. So it's great in terms of globalisation for the club. The 49ers are going to see it as a massive plus. And guess who it is, everybody? It's Leeds Portsmouth. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on the Summerville stuff? What are your thoughts on the CBS deal? And where are Leeds at? Are you confident right now? I was just asked how confident I was out of 10 right now that Leeds will get promoted in the top two. Not playoffs, but top two. I said 7.5. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, everybody. Really proud to have such an unbelievable subscriber base, which continues to grow. Head on over to the Patreon if you want some bonus content. We will be filming Generation Leeds tomorrow. We have a nigh on hour-long podcast with Gabe. That's already up there, which is fantastic. We are going to be starting the debrief next week, which I'm buzzing for. Watch along tomorrow for the Harrogate Town game. If you fancy sitting down with me at around about 7 p.m, I'll be there. So come join for the season beginning. What do you think of the buzz cut? Do you rate it? Do you hate it? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Bash. See you in a bit.